Take two. I don't know what happened to my video there. Okay, so I've had a lot of people tell me that they like the videos, including my dad, who reached out to me and said, you know, hey, don't stop. But I got to thinking that I don't want to just be one of those people putting out opinions, because we got enough people putting out opinions, and most people are doing it before they have all the facts, and that's creating a lot of the unrest and the animosity in here. So last night, of course, while I'm trying to go to sleep, God's putting this thing on my head, and he's saying, you know, the biggest thing, because I think I was wrestling with, like, what do we do about this? Because I feel like we're at this point now where even people who want to fix it don't know how to start fixing it, right? And so the big lesson that God left me with was, he's it, man. He's the only one who can. And so I think it was from him. I'm going to claim it was from him because it doesn't feel like my idea. But he came up with this thing of like 365 days of prayer. And since I haven't been in church in months, I'll be honest and say that, man, it's been hard, and I haven't been in the Word every day, and I'm sure you guys haven't been either. So I think part of this was him wanting me to get like back in the Word and get focused. But the other thing is that I do believe he is the only person who can fix this, and he wants us to call on him, and that's going to take us praying hard to fix this nation. And so being an author, you know, I thought this would be really cool to do kind of like a project, a plan, a throw it out there and see what it does kind of thing of 365 days of prayer. So that is the goal. I'm going to create a Google Doc that I will share with this, where I'm going to kind of just chronicle every day, like what I see, what I'm feeling, things like that. Parts of that will go then into the book, but I'm gonna have a link where you can also add comments. So if you're watching this and you're like, wow, I think this is really cool, and I have something super specific that, you know, maybe I don't have perspective on, maybe you're in the middle of the Portland stuff, or you were in Kenosha, or you've been really affected by COVID-19, because I'll be honest with you guys, I still don't know anybody personally who has gotten COVID-19. I'm not one of those people saying it doesn't happen, because I see it out there, but I'm one of those people who hasn't known anyone personally. I've known a few people who online, but they're people I've never met. So anyway, maybe you have some perspective that I don't have. So I'm going to leave it kind of where you guys can add comments. Please, obviously, keep it nice and don't delete other people's comments, because it's going to be open like that. Of course, I'm going to have a main copy that'll be for that doesn't get edited. So you don't have to worry if you accidentally delete something of mine, because I'll have my own copies. But also, if you guys are comfortable, you can comment below with either things that you want me to pray about, or if you want to record your own video praying, you can post it in the comments here, because I think that the more people we can get doing this, the bigger and better it's going to be. And I think it's something that could spread and be a movement, and that's not what I'm not looking to start a movement, but I think we need a revival. And so if this even can help spark a tiny piece of that, then I think that would be awesome. So today I'm just going to pray for the general unrest and the feelings that are going on with it, and all the animosity that's back and forth. So I'm going to close my eyes. Hopefully I'm not going to look too weird on a video, but whatevs. Oh, and Jackson's going to interrupt me. So, God, I want to pray for all of the craziness that is going on in this world. I want to pray that you give us all the ability to step back and look at things with perspective, and not to jump to conclusions, and not to hate our fellow men just because they disagree with us. Lord, help us to look at things with your eyes, and to remember that all of us are created in your image, and we are all loved by you. In your name, amen. All right, Jackson's looking at me crazy weird, so I'm gonna call that